Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson out of Harlem, New York, 72.6 kilos. He's 180 centimeters tall. Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the... These two have certainly talked it. And there's the bell to start round one. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Missed him with that uppercut. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Just misses with the right uppercut. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Is that a match made in heaven?
Well done with that counter shot. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Just missed with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Robinson goes to the canvas. A big headshot, and he goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Robinson. Here we go. It's round two. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Nice counter. And he scores with the counter. Oh, Patrick Rocal right now stumbling around. Big shot, and Rocal has to go down. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
And that could be the beginning of the end for Rocal. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Roco in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. And there's the bell to start round 3. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nice counter shot. Just missed with that hook. Swing and a miss with that left hook. That counter shot lands. Patrick Roco seeing cobwebs. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Hook misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell.
On to the 4th we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head.
Oh, my God, Johnny. Oh, Patrick Roco right now stumbling around. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Ooh, a stiff right jab. And that could be the beginning of the end for Roco. Didn't wait long, so he's going to take a knee here and get the mandatory 8 count.
That's really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
The perfect counter lands. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything.
Sugar Ray is down! It looked great live. How will it look again on slow mo?
7. You still want to fight.
Let's talk about Robinson. And there's the bell for round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. highlights of this. You watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That hook doesn't score. Punch, counter punch. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Missing with the left hook. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Hold it right there. Patrick Rocco seeing cobwebs. He couldn't take it anymore, and down goes the Patriots. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six. Come to me.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Beautiful counter punch. Oh, Patrick Rocco right now stumbling around. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Rocco in that round. This is the beginning of round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And that could be the beginning of the end for Rocco. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Is he going to punch himself out, though? A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Patrick Rocco seeing cobwebs. Patrick Rocco goes down hard. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You all right?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Rocco in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked out. Here we go, it's round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to...
Whoa, Johnny! Oh, Patrick Rocco right now stumbling around. Looks like trouble was averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Is he gonna punch himself out? Did you see that? And that could be the beginning of the end for Rokel. Down goes Patrick Rokel. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my ass. And I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya. Flat back twit like my dead computer. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend.
Shook. This all the talk. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Big hooks upstairs. Just missed with that jab. That counter shot lands. Too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Robinson goes to the canvas. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you continue?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Nice. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Robinson. Here we go for round 2. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Good counter punch. Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. The jab doesn't quite connect. Ryan Rose did not take that punch well, and he may go down. We were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about it.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Ryan Rhodes just got walloped. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are... Did you see that? It's code red time for Ryan Rhodes. Ryan Rhodes just got walloped. Let's talk about Robinson. The bell rings and we start the third. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The perfect counter lands. Missing with the left uppercut. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. How about that time counter shot? He fails to score with that left hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Ryan Rose did not take that punch well, and he may go down. Disaster averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way it's going to be.
Sugar Ray is down. And that body shot folded him like an old...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Here's the bell for round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
There's a counter shot. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Counter punch. Ryan Rhodes just got walloped. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
What caught sleeping on the job?
I don't believe it! One of the all-time greats, Robinson goes down! And as you can see here, a picture...
1, 2, 3, 4.
You can tell both of these. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. That uppercut just missed. Good counter punch. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. Nice counter shot. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Ryan Rhodes just got walloped. Thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skillful.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Ryan Rhodes did not take that punch well, and he may go down. True champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work your defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
That counter shot lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Told out Robinson in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Get focused and get your mind back on the job.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Just missed with that hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Just misses with that jab. Just misses with that uppercut. It's code red time for Ryan Rhodes. See a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot.
Robinson goes to the canvas. Now that is a massive knockdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. There's the bell to start round 3. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. And he misses with that jab. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Ryan Rose did not take that punch well, and he may go down. Thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fighter is saying, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Beautiful counter punch. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robin. Here we go to the fourth round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Scores with the counter. No rest for the weary. Throws the uppercut but misses. Beautiful counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Did you see that? Ryan Rhodes just got walloped. Oh, the humanity! Ryan Rhodes is down! We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? It's code red time for Ryan Rhodes. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about Rhodes in that last round. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And he misses with the left uppercut. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. His stamina is off the charts. Catch and shoot. this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of these earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight, it's the size of the average.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Ryan Rhodes just got walloped. A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Robinson. On to the 6th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't...
Hold on. Got to cut you off here, Johnny. Ryan Rhodes did not take that punch well, and he may go down. Disaster averted.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? It's code red time for Ryan Rhodes. Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. Despite what the judges score. Let's talk about Robinson in that. There's the bell to start round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come.
That cut is in a very bad place. The referee might stop it here. A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Is he going to punch himself out, though? And yes, there's a cut, and the referee will stop the action.
You're taking too much to fight with him.
And I can't believe that it's ended this way.
I think the referee forgot until all of a sudden, yeah, you know what, I better do my job here.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again.